So I saw already how amazing Tesla was 2015 pa lang, Houston, Texas. But I did not execute. What's so interesting is, number one, there's so much demand and attention towards it. Number two is, if you've seen the prices, it's skyrocketing already. This is what I felt also a couple of years back talking about Bitcoin. Everything that we are using, experiencing right now is heavily connected to the internet. The use of data centers, I think, would be even more. Hey guys, so a couple of days ago, I posted this in my Instagram stories and I got a lot of questions from all of you about what it is. I just want to give you guys context on why I'm focusing on these things and why am I investing on these things as well, because it's nice to share the journey with all of you guys as well. Because what I've realized is, when I started investing in the stock market, there wasn't really this platform yet where I get to share all of my ideas, my insights, and the things that I wanted to share the journey on, especially now that a lot of the things that are listed here are also new to me as well. If we all go through this, we all learn this, that this platform helps you grow in the knowledge of investing. And why not, let's talk about ideas that can uplift and bring you closer to your dreams of financial freedom. So NBA Topshot is an NFT, which I'll explain in a bit, where moments in NBA history are recorded and you get to collect it. Think about it as something like trading cards, basketball cards, that's on a digital platform, but not just a digital platform, but riding the blockchain and cryptocurrency network. The cryptocurrency is Flow, and then they're using NFTs for it. And I think to purchase it, it's Ethereum. So I'm relatively also new to this. But what's so interesting is, number one, there's so much demand and attention towards it. Number two is, if you've seen the prices, it's skyrocketing already. This is what I felt also a couple of years back talking about Bitcoin. Na, will Bitcoin be the currency of the future or be nothing at all? And when I thought about that, even though I did not know what it would be yet, I already allocated a position. I haven't fully grasped the whole concept about it yet, but I keep on studying, researching, that it comes to a point where I become comfortable with the positions and decisions that I would make on investing. Number two, as you can see right here, are NFTs. I want to know more about NFTs. Basically, NFTs are non-fungible tokens, but I just want to talk about the applications of it as of now. I want you guys to think about art. However, this time, it's digital art also riding on the blockchain network. So Topshot is a derivation of it. Instead of art, it's NBA cards. But for this one, I think we're very, very early into it. There will be a lot more derivations that you will see in it. But please do research on it. Non-fungible tokens. Right now, if there's an artist, they don't have to pass through a gallery anymore. There's no more gatekeepers. And this gives artists a shot to earn more, and in a way that it makes it equal opportunity even for artists that are just starting out also and want to gain traction. Those that are really talented, but in real life, or at least in how traditional life has been, they haven't had a shot to be able to go mainstream. And I think this democratizes everything. Number three, I placed here DeFi. I think that's also the future. I attended blockchain conference last year. So interesting about that is everyone's talking about DeFi, 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 DeFi. If we know that will be part of our future, I hope that to those of you who are watching this, you spend time to research more about it. I try not to specifically forecast what the future is, but I try to follow where the attention is going, because where the attention is going, that's where I start also to deploy capital. That's one of the reasons why I love investing in Facebook, because I've already seen it a couple of years back. Everyone's on Facebook, everyone's messaging, your parents are on Facebook, your lola's on Facebook, everyone is sharing memories via Facebook, and of course they make money via ads. And the larger the traffic, the larger the attention, the larger the ad revenue. But Facebook, in my opinion, especially as they've been positioning into Libra, a stable coin, a cryptocurrency, is moving beyond that. Number four, deeper understanding of ADA, Cardano. For those who've been watching my videos for quite some time, I've mentioned that 2018, I've started investing in cryptocurrencies. I've started investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum, not as intentional as what I'm doing right now. Since then, I've added and studied also from Litecoin to Ripple, the relatively older ones that have been more mainstream and the ones that that had larger market caps. The past few days and weeks, I've been studying a lot about Cardano. There's a lot of talk that maybe it could be better than Ethereum. Maybe it can go beside Ethereum. Maybe it's a more efficient version of Ethereum. It could be the one that could continue to rise even further. I've had a position in it already. As long as I'm confident that I know what I'm getting into and I continue to study and learn more about it, I'm not scared to take a position. I'm not scared to take the risk. I would always invest an amount that if it goes to zero, I'm still comfortable about it. Just to continue to put in as much as I can to be able to build a base. The name of the game is still building a base. If I would look at my positions in the cryptocurrency space, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum would be the largest. Close already to my positions on Ripple. ADA would also be part of it. And Ripple also was something that I just relatively added because it has dropped massively. But the reason why also I'm not really sharing a lot about it as well, because I'm not really an expert when it comes to cryptocurrencies. I'm just an investor. I'm just someone who's holding on to it for dear life and also trading at the same time. It's been exciting that you feel that you're in the cusp of something that's very, very new, something that has not been done before. Number 5, I'm looking into more crypto wallets. For the longest time, it's been in platforms that they would keep the personal key, or brokerages also where you could trade, or CFD. So for the longest time, it's been like that. So now, heavily looking into storing more on my own personal wallet. Either it's hot or cold. As what I've mentioned in the previous videos, I'm double downing, believing that there has been a shift in terms of adaptation, that people are accepting cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin more. If I've invested and placed positions on it in 2018, part of being responsible also and trying to diversify where I place the assets is on me putting it on several wallets. So I don't think it will just be in one, because I've already started with 2 already. I'm gonna open more. So if you guys have any suggestions, put it in the comment section on what hot or cold wallet that I should get as well. I'm gonna study more on ETH Staking. Shout out to John Joseph Mendoza, who kept on pushing me to learn more about it. But it's a very, very interesting way also to earn without even trading it. Of course, it takes a position that you accumulate on so that you could have something that you could also stake on. If you know and you understand it well, it's a good way for you to get extra sources of income. It's a good way for you to get passive income. But please do note, it requires a deeper and better understanding also of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain network for you to actually deploy capital there as well. And I've talked a lot about a lot of stuff, from NFTs to Topshot to cryptocurrencies to ADA to ETH. But please don't buy all of this just because I talk about it here. Please do remember that it's your money, it's your responsibility, that you have to take the time to learn it on your own as well. The worst thing that you could ever do is just to invest just because you hear it off my channel. Use this channel as a source of information and data, but at the end of the day, take the time to double down and learn and build and grow. I don't know why I placed this as number 7, but tokenized art, it's basically also NFT. So magkakasama yun, NBA Topshot, NFTs, and tokenized art. I'm excited about this because one of the reasons why hindi ako nag-NBA cards, kahit sobrang hilig ko sa basketball, Golden State, Steph Curry, kasi feeling ko mawawala ko yung cards. Feeling ko masisira ko yung condition nun pag ako yung nag-handle. In the same way sa painting, feeling ko I won't be able to handle it well, store it well, that baka masira lang yung quality. I won't be able to sell it properly also because you're holding and having a tangible item as well. This is digital art. We're talking about somehow digital basketball NBA card. I think it will be easy for me to store, and it will be liquid enough also for me to be able to sell and earn from it. Please do note, I'm not just gonna be entering NBA Topshot just for the na-fan ako sa NBA, nagagastos ako dun. I like the NBA, but if there's a sweet spot that you can do something that you like, na mahilig ka na rin, gustong-gusto mo, tapos you can earn from it also, then I'm gonna do it also, making your passion something that you can earn from. I really believe that's something that's amazing. Hindi ako masyado LeBron fan, pero alam ko mag-appreciate yung mga LeBron-related items. I think I'm gonna buy some LeBron-related items in that platform as well. Anyways, what's next? I also mentioned here that I'm gonna look into more REITs. As you all know, I've been a big fan of REITs, overseas REITs, here in the Philippines. I think there's a lot of opportunity also outside the country, above and beyond what I currently have and what we have also here. Maybe my focus will be also the same as what I was focusing on the past years, no, that anything connected to data centers. So just so you know, for those who are watching me for the first time, yung favorite na REIT ko sa Singapore is something that's highly connected to data centers. The internet is not the future, the internet is today, and everything that we are using, experiencing right now is heavily connected to the internet. The use of data centers, I think, would be even more. If 2020, a lot of people discarded that year, I really believe that 2021 is the year of opportunity. I really believe that 2021 is the year of earning, learning, and growing even more. That 2021 is your year to bounce back. Your year for your finances to get better. Your year for you to be able to double down and put in more in the markets. Tesla, NIO, and the EV market. First time I saw Tesla was in States. I think it was in Houston. That not just something na dumadaan, as in naupuan, nasakyan, at nakita yung console. I was so amazed in it. If you would always hear me that getting the idea but not executing means nothing, because execution is everything. Because I'm that type of person also. I saw already how amazing Tesla was. 2015 pa lang, Houston, Texas. But I did not execute 2015 pa lang. All I saw was the numbers, that people were reporting that Tesla was not making any money. If you want to invest and bank on a company, above and beyond the numbers, you bank on the entrepreneur. There will be a lot of electronic vehicles, but there's only one Elon Musk. I think NIO is Tesla in China. Of course, there's already Tesla also in China, but there's a large population, and if I remember it properly, the proportion of sales of EVs in the US and in other parts of the world is still very, very small compared to the traditional car manufacturers. I believe over the next few years, there will be a drastic shift that more and more and more and more people, especially now that Tesla is scaling, would go into electronic vehicles or electric vehicles, because everyone wants to save the earth. Everyone wants to not really go into things that will destroy the environment. The demand for this will go even higher, and as the demand of this will go even higher, Tesla, world's market leader, will just continue to flourish. China's Tesla, the world's largest consumer market, will also benefit from it, and maybe spot other opportunities where other companies highly connected to EVs will work. Tesla's projection that they will disrupt Uber in their own market because of their self-driving cars will be a reality. If you've seen Tesla's self-driving capabilities right now, I don't think it's very, very far already. Even other cars that are not Tesla can park themselves already. And with the advent of 5G, things that we never imagined before that could possibly happen. Number 10 is I'll try to figure out TikTok, and which is quite interesting right now, because by the time we're filming this video, I have more followers right now on TikTok than on Twitter, than on LinkedIn, and also on Instagram, where on TikTok, I just started really posting my ideas there just 3 weeks ago from the time I'm making this video. Of course, meron na akong dating video, pero those weren't really intentional. Those were just spur of the moment things. But from less than 500 followers, I ballooned up to a point where it has surpassed massively my Twitter account, which I have been using for 10 years already, or even more than a decade already. My Instagram account, which I have been using also for I think 8 or 9 years already. TikTok is one of the best ways right now to influence a lot of people. And in the same way, LinkedIn. I'm not an expert on LinkedIn, but I'm going to try to learn more about it. I'll try to see what I can do. And if you are an expert on LinkedIn, pengin tips. Just kidding. I don't know. Part of that list also is Clubhouse. And Clubhouse, in terms of attention, is right there now with LinkedIn and TikTok, which is a breath of fresh air for me, because ideas are there. And if there's one thing that I want to tell you is this. Normal people talk about other people, rich people, people that elevate, people that make a difference, talk about ideas. And that's what I get in Clubhouse. I've been spending so much time there bago ako matulog. I just keep on listening to the ideas of other people, innovation, and technology. I hope you're enjoying this. This is not the normal content that I would do, but I've realized that over the past few days that I just want to share what's going through my head in a way that influences you also to take action, to learn, and also to deploy capital. And I placed it in my number 13 goal here to increase my crypto portfolio to 10%. And that's how much I believe in it. And I could be wrong, but I really believe that conviction is everything. So this is being filmed March 2021. Who knows? 10 years from now that Bitcoin may be nothing at all, or it might be something that has massively gone up. I just wanted to document, I guess, bits and pieces of my journey towards it, from a stock investor which had a very small position of crypto in my portfolio to start increasing it even more. I hope you guys got a lot from this. That I hope you guys like content that's like this naman, na medyo relaxed. Also, just me sharing my ideas na parang we're just in a coffee shop, that you get to hear the way I think. And that's what's nice about YouTube. It allows us to be able to learn also from each other as well. If you guys want to learn more about me, the seminars that I'll have via Zoom and even the live ones happening this April and May, and the books that I have, and everything else in between. If you want to invest in US markets, crypto markets, everything else in between, the links are in the description below. If you guys like this, and if this is something that added value to you, appreciate it if you could subscribe and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing. And if you guys have any questions about anything that I discussed, for sure it was just a run through of all of those items, feel free to put them in the comment section below. That's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.